my name is Reshimine. Welcome back to another Transformers Earth Wars premiere. And yes, I am back after a long break and fighting illnesses and miserable times. But I am still not fully recovered. If you can tell by my voice, I seem a little still funny like, but do not worry, I am on the path to full recovery. But if you are new to this channel, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, become part of the Reshimine Squad. I appreciate all the support on the channel. Now, regardless of what we're going to talk about today, is we're going to be talking about not just one 5-star, not just two, but three. And quite frankly, I've been playing a lot of Transformers. A lot, to be honest. And I don't prefer to spend my time on the game, if you know what I mean. Anyhow, all that set aside. So, the first thing first, I was seeing this 5-star shard bundle, and it will be on screen as I talk about it. So what does it include? It includes 5-star shards, obviously 5,000 because that's how much you need to unlock a 5-star. 250,000 spark, which will power up your 5-star, obviously, and then 100,000 XP points, 5 of them. That will basically level up your bot real quick. If you want to power level your bot, which I tend to not do. And so I was like, well, is it worth it or not? And quite frankly, that depends on your situation of what 5-star you want. If there is a great 5-star batch that you are able to obtain from, go ahead. But if it's full of risks of duds, then it's not. Now, the good news is this actually has been purchased at the right time because Huffer is not a concern. Yeah, for those of you that did not see one of my Combiner Game videos, you'll know what I'm talking about. I was disappointed. But anyhow, I did end up buying it, and right now, let's take a look at who I actually got. Roll the footage. Alright, so now this was not a bot I was looking for pulling out of the batch. However, if you know Smokescreen, this guy will seem a little familiar to you. Now, I know a moderator on Transformers that's been using this guy in raids and makes it a lot easier. Mirgram, I believe, uses this guy. And he posted his setup, and it's looking pretty cool. But my setup will be on screen as we speak. But what is his ability? Crippling Shot, level 6. A shot that deals 1,258 damage to a single target and reduces the max health and speed by 30% of nearby targets for the rest of the battle. Each consecutive use of the ability, up to 2 times, increases the damage by 50%. Now, quite frankly, he can still hit bots and combiners as usual, but I think it's boosted by a certain amount. I'm not exactly sure. I have not done enough gameplay with him. However, his power core is his G1. G1 Blue Streak. What does it do? 10% increased damage, grants a snipe attack that does times 2.7 of the bot's DPS. The shot can bounce between multiple times. I should say. Changes through core rarity. Okay, so if I assume you have the silver, it's going to be less. Gold, maybe a little more, and then the G metal, and so on and so forth. Although there's nothing higher than the G metal. So this is a very interesting bot. Quite frankly, if you can get him, I would recommend it because I feel like I wouldn't say that he could combo well with air raid, but honestly, you never know what to expect. So without that further ado, let's move on to the next second 5-star. Now the funny story about the second 5-star is I don't know how the heck I managed to miss this, but the night that I sent in a ticket while I was ill for the next 5-star shards, there happened to be a dupe of the bot Prowl sitting in my crystal shop, and I didn't even know it. So the next morning I log in the game and I see it. I'm like, quick, I want to cancel the ticket. And it was just like, it was too late, right? Obviously, and someone got back to me and I was like, I apologize for sending the ticket in because that didn't even make any sense. So, and everything was cool, so all water under the bridge. But anyhow, I have either beachcomber or nosecomb. Now, if you guys know me well and well, I usually pull the bot that I want last. So people were like nosecomber or beachcomber, and I kept saying I wanted nosecomb just because I wanted beachcomber. Because usually, if I say I want beachcomber, I usually would get the next spot first. So let's find out who I actually did end up pulling. Roll the footage. Now, for some reason, I kept getting this bot's name all wrong, and I keep calling him Beach Bomber. Facepalm for some of you out there, but his real name is actually Beachcomber, and I've messed it up this whole time. But what does Beachcomber do? Now, quite frankly, this is a bot that is a major threat, not only in attacking and raiding. This bot is a big pain in defense, and you'll understand why in a bit. I'll post the stats on screen right now. But this guy has an ability called Protector of Lagoon. What does it do? Level 10. A chosen ally is made invisible for 11 seconds every 2 seconds. During this, enemies nearby the chosen bot will be hacked for 5 seconds. Wow. Just think about that. Just think. 11 seconds. And if you're using this multiple times, it could get very annoying. Now, obviously, during defense, your bots are only able to use this. But wait, there's more. G1 Beach Bomber. Now, Beachcomber. See, this is the issue. Okay. Coat yourself in gold that increases your health by 13.5% and reflection by 30%. Additionally, gain a new cheer that when used, this is automatically used, you don't have to trigger it, boosts the special ability damage of all allies by 20% for 13 seconds. This cheer occurs every 30 seconds. That is absolutely insane. Because if you keep them around for so long, you can automatically keep using this cheer. And you can at least use 3 cheers per battle. That's insane. I mean, I've never noticed that. But look at his health. His health is 25,700. I mean, how many bots can you see being at that health at that level? Mind you, he's not even past level 42 yet. Or 41, I should say. Absolutely insane. But, anyhow, enough rambling about Beachcomber because he's really good. We gotta move on to the third 5-star. Now, quite frankly, the third 5-star is probably my biggest regret of playing Transformers ever before. So, it was Mayhem mode this past weekend, and the video should be coming out on a Tuesday. And I was like, I don't even want to play this event anymore because I got frustrated with it. Long and behold, I find out around 5 p.m. Sunday night that I'm so close to getting a 5-star combat. So, I had two options, and neither of them were a good one. I could either, one, stay up till like 10:30 to do a couple more battles and then go to bed, or wake up at like 4 o'clock in the morning. I can't believe I'm doing this to myself. 4 o'clock in the morning to do the final battles and then go back to bed. So what did I do, you may ask? Well, I decided to get up at 4:25 in the morning. Don't do this, ladies and gentlemen. Just don't do it. And this will be the only time I ever do this. So it's 4:25 a.m. I get up, go do some stuff, and then I come back to my phone and I complete the event. I did get the new prime, the new weapon, the hammer weapon. You know the one. Yeah, I'll post my score on screen. The hammer weapon. I'm dropping the name. What is it? Come on. I'll edit it in if I remember it. But seriously, let's look at the combat that I did end up pulling. Because you might be surprised. Let's roll it. Now, honestly, to me, I was trying to aim for Nightstick. Now, a lot of you guys may notice I still have the Shatterglass Steel Jaw badge opening. And why am I not going for him? Well, honestly, he'll be there when I really do want to pull him. Right now, I'm trying to chase Nightstick for my 5-star Red Alert because Nightstick is so good. And, Windstrike is a pretty good combat, if I do be honest, and I did attach him to Slash, who needed some major help on her bot build. So what does Windstrike do? Every 15 seconds, launch a ranged tornado, dealing 100% of the bot's DPS to everything in this path. Increases bot health by 35%. Pretty good if I'm going to be honest, and honestly, I cannot complain about letting Slash gain more health. Now, Slash has been having some issues on my team lately. Expect some changes to come to her in a little bit, but she is a pretty good bot, to be honest, and I absolutely do love using her. Quite frankly, who wouldn't? So, I feel like today has been a packed video. Now, if you guys are concerned about the Rook guide or the Alliance raid guides, do not worry. Those will be coming out soon. However, I'm going to be pretty swamped this coming weekend, so don't expect any motions on that. I'm still waiting for Jetson to get me the Rook thumbnail. He's taking his time, but he's also cautioned me to take my time for getting back. I do feel a little pain right now in my chest from coughing so much, but do not worry, that will get back to normal in a bit. So, I will see you guys later. Alligators, hopefully you all enjoyed this video, and have a great night, day, or evening, whenever you're watching this. Peace!